Yeah, that's like the situation we were discussing right before the break. You know, the situation in which a hospital is discussing renewal of your contract, and they tie it to you beginning to provide for them uh, a secondary service which has a cost attached, a cost that outstrips profit, a cost that they must bear, a cost that they've been bearing for many of your contract terms, is, in all probability, a kickback, a request for a kickback. But I guess to tie this in with what we were talking about, this morning, the the issue isn't simply popping up and showing them that what they're doing is asking for a kickback. It's setting things up to make it very, very difficult for the hospital to put you in that position to begin with, especially to um, uh, to focus in on the point that there are consequences for the hospital if they even consider broaching the subject. And that's got to be set up over a long period of time. It's not just something that you pop up with afterward screaming you've asked for a kickback, although certainly, if you've painted yourself into that corner, maybe that's what you've got to do. You should also realize that in many of these situations, you might view them as a waffler. Are they asking for a kickback? Aren't they? Part of what you've got to do is set things up to be able to create evidence that highlights the fact that that is their intention. And again, that takes time. And and lastly, remember that what's important here, I mean, unless you're actually thinking of becoming an actual whistleblower and having to hope that the government, either picks up your case or that you're willing to spend real money, prosecuting your case to prove the intent to ask for an actual kickback, is that it's not so much that you have to convince them that there is in essence, a kickback situation, but you have to create the appearance in their mind and the appearance in the mind of influencers that what they are doing is asking for the kickback. So really, it's the verisimilitude of a kickback that's more important than their actual intentions to ask for a kickback. So again, we're not talking about proving this in court. We're talking about flipping things around, doing a situation transformer, as we discussed, taking their demand for what appears to be a kickback and flipping it around on them so that they're the ones that become painted in the corner.